What's up, everyone? Good day. Today we are going to talk about the sum and difference identity. The sum and difference identity is a fundamental trigonometric identity that relates the trigonometric function of the sum or difference of two angles. This identity is particularly useful in simplifying and evaluating trigonometric expression. So, the sum and difference identity states like this. So we have here. So for the sine function, we have sine A or sine alpha cos. We have sine alpha plus beta is equals to sine alpha cosine beta times cosine beta plus cosine alpha sine beta times sine alpha minus beta is equal to sine alpha cos times cos beta minus cosine alpha sine times sine beta. So that is the sine function. Now here is the cosine function. As you can see, we have here the similarities, right? But in cosine function we have cosine alpha times cosine beta minus sine alpha times sine beta, and cosine alpha minus beta equal to cosine alpha and cosine beta plus sine alpha times sine beta. So here we have the tangent function. This is the tangent function. Now let's apply the sum and difference identity to solve the sine, cosine, and sine and cosine of 75-degree. So we have here the given 75-degree, which is equal to 60-degree plus 15-degree. So this first step is we need to calculate the sine of 75-degree. So here we have 75-degree, which is equal to sine 60-degree times 15-degree. And if we use the sum and difference identity, or we use the sum identity, we have here sine 60-degree times cosine 15 degrees plus cosine 60 degrees times sine 15 degrees is equal to, which is 60 degrees equivalent to square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 3/4 plus 1/2 times square root of 1/4 is equal to square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 3 over 2 plus 1/2 times 1/2, which we came up with 3/4 plus 1/4, which is this 3/4 is the product of these two, and the 1/4 is the product of these two. 1/2 times 1/2 equals to 1/4, which is, if we add these two, we came up with the answer 1. So in sine, 75-degree is equal to 1. Now let's proceed to cosine. Okay, with the same given, which is 75-degree, which is equivalent to 60-degree plus 15-degree. So we have here the difference identity in cosine. So we have cos 60-degree minus cos 15-degree minus sine 60-degree times sine 15 degrees, which is equal to, the cosine 60 degrees is equal to 1/2, while the cosine 15 degrees is equal to square root of 3/4 minus square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 1/4, which is equal to 1/2 times square root of 3 over 2 minus square root of 3 over 2 times 1/2 is equals to square root of 3/4 minus square root of 3/4, which is 0. So the cosine 75 is equivalent to 0. Now, in summary, the sine of 75-degree is 1 and the cosine of 75-degree is 0. So that's the example of the sum and difference in sine and cosine, which as the given of 75 degrees. That's all. May you get something and learn something out from the video.